Good morning, students. Well, last class we studied about softwares. There are two types of software: system software and application software. So, under system software, we discussed operating system, language processor, and utility software. So, today we will discuss the utility software more in details. What is a utility software? Well, a utility software is a software which is used to manage or support a computer infrastructure. There are different types of utility softwares, or you can call it as a utility programs. They are antivirus programs, screensaver, disk defragmenter, disk cleanup program. Well, what is an antivirus program? An antivirus program or a software is a utility program which is designed to protect your computer from different computer viruses. Today Nowadays we have got modern antivirus programs which scans your system on daily basis, or also they scan your system in hourly basis also, to protect your system against any cyber security attacks or threats. If a virus is detected in your system, then it displays a warning and asking that what action should be done. You want to quarantine it or remove it, ignore the virus, or move the entire virus based file to a vault. Antivirus programs are also known as anti-malware program. In market there are different antivirus softwares. Most popular ones are McAfee, Norton, Kaspersky, Avast, Quick Hill, Bitdefender, AVG. Make sure you remember these different antivirus softwares, very important. Okay, so the purpose of antivirus is to detect virus from virus in your computer and protect it from any kind of cyber security threats. Next we have screensaver. So before moving to screensaver, let me show you which antivirus program I have installed in my system. So you can see I have got McAfee. This is the platform of McAfee antivirus. So if I click on scan for virus here, we'll get this scenario. And if I click on run, it will go for quick scan. And if you want to go for a full scan, which will take a bit longer time, then you have to click here. If I click on quick run, then this antivirus will start scanning my system for uh, any virus, and if it detects, it will report it here. Okay, so this is how antivirus software platform looks like. I am using McAfee. You can go for Norton, Avast, Kaspersky, Quick Hill. Okay, let me pause it, cancel it, close it. Well, next topic is screensaver. Well, before LCD monitors came into existence, we were using CRT monitors. So screensavers was introduced for CRT monitors. Screensavers was introduced for CRT monitors to avoid screen burn. Okay, so screen burn was a typical problem which we were facing on those days, because it was making the image quality low, and it was affecting the parts of screen, and it was making it appear darker. So the screensaver was introduced, because if the computer screen displays the same image for a long period of time, the screen burn kind of problem occurs. Okay, so nowadays we are using LCD monitors, so the chances of screen burn is very much minimum. Therefore screensavers are not much in use in modern computer screens. Well, I'll show you how to open screensaver in Windows 10 before moving to the next topic. Go to the search bar over here, type screen saver, and you will get change screen saver option. Click on it. This window will open. From here you can select the screen saver options and effects. Like I'll select 3D effect. Okay, and let's preview it. So this is how the Windows 10 screensaver will look like. Okay, if you go to settings, in the custom text over here you can write your name. I'll write my name and click OK, and let me click on preview so you can see. So you can try different effect here and try yourself. Okay, next we have disk defragmenter. This is also a utility program of Microsoft Windows designed to increase the data access speed by rearranging the files stored on a disk. So a disk defragmenter is nothing but a utility program which increases the data access speed. For example, if I want to go to my computer and from there if I want to access my C drive, and then from there if I want to access my program files, so the speed in which my system is responding to my request is data access speed. Okay, so this defragmenter serves this purpose, that it increases the data access speed by rearranging the files stored on a disk. Okay, this defragmenter is also known as Microsoft Drive Optimizer. Fine. Next we have disk cleanup program. Disk cleanup program is a computer maintenance utility program included in Microsoft Windows. So if you want to clean any file or folder from your disk space, you can directly go to disk cleanup program. Disk cleanup program first searches and analyzes the hard drive for files that are no longer of any use and removes the unnecessary files. So overall, a disk cleanup program is used to clean up your system and remove unwanted files. Okay, let me show you where you will get this defragmenter and disk cleanup program in your system. Go to the search bar here, click write disk defragmenter. You'll get a defragment and optimize drives option. Click on it. This is the window which you will get. So this is optimize drives, means disk defragmenter window. From here you can select your different drives which you want to defragment and increase the data speed. Like if I want to defragment drive E, I'll click on analyze first. We have two options, analyze and optimize. So now you can see my E drive is getting analyzed. Once it is done, then you can click on optimize. Okay, this is how a defragment of disk defragmenter works. Fine. Next we have disk cleanup program. Type disk cleanup in the search bar over here. Disk cleanup app will open. Click on it. This is the window which will pop up in your screen. Click here, this drop down menu. Select the drive from where you want to clean up unnecessary files. I'll select E drive. Click OK. Then another window will pop up. From here you can select the files, list of files. Well, I don't have much files in E drive, so nothing to clean. But if you have any unwanted files, you can select it from here, from this checkbox, and then click OK. Okay, and it will clean up the entire drive and remove unwanted files. Okay, so disk cleanup program is clear. Next Uh, we have covered system software. Under system software, we had operating system, language processor, and utility softwares. All the three system softwares are covered. Next, we have application software. Under application software, we have general purpose application software, specific purpose application software. Well, there are two types of application software: general purpose application software and specific purpose application software. So, general purpose application softwares are nothing but softwares like MS Word, MS PowerPoint, MS Excel, MS Access, Image Editor, which are used in general day-to-day life for general for doing general works. Okay, in MS Word, you can do any documentation work, you can draw any table or any kind of writing blogs, anything. You can do any kind of word processing work. So MS Word is a word processing software. MS PowerPoint, you can use it for presentation. Okay, it is a presentation software. MS Excel, you can work with different data and perform different operations. So it's a spreadsheet software. MS Access is again nothing but a database management software where you can maintain a database of any organization or of any institute. Okay. Then we have image editor. You can edit your image, give different effects to your images. Okay. So these all are examples of general purpose application software. Next, we have specific purpose application software. Means softwares which are designed or developed for a specific purpose. Okay, like railway or airline reservation based software. So if you go to IRCTC or any airline website, those websites are only dedicated to ticket reservation. Okay, we can't use them for any other things. Okay, so airline or railway reservation based software. Then we have attendance management based software. So attendance management based software is only dedicated to take attendance, manage attendance of any school or university. Then billing software is dedicated to perform billing operation. Then you have report card generating software. It is also dedicated to a particular task, that is reporting report cards. Okay, so specific purpose application software is dedicated to a specific task. Okay, whereas in general purpose application software, you can do all kind of general works. In MS Word, you can do lots of things. Okay, like processing your like working with words, working with images, tables. Okay, you can use different clip arts. Okay, so I hope you're clear with the application software, what it is used for. Fine, thank you.